We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans. Joey Slye, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Nashville. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A former volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. He'll be 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
To throw is Shock. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And there goes an impressive 31-yard gain. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you live the rest of it.
Time to regroup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Again, it's Kamara. No dice this go around. He's
So, my God.
the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's happening. Shenanigans, what you finding that? Make sure to subscribe to the channel.
They'll throw. Here's Shock. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Now Shock on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after here coming up. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. DK from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off play action. Rush coming in. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you don't want to pin this all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's...
Get him up out of here.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need you.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Room to run right away. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 45-yard line.
Chuck. The tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on the line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Now Shuck on third down. And this is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll indeed go, and it is shut. And he is going to have a Saints first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Now Kamara. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taking down by Jacoby Dean. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
From the 20, here's second down and 5. To throw is shut. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Good for the Saints. First down. A gain of 7. First down, New Orleans.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go. 19, come.
He'll go again here with Kamara. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Third down, and here is shot. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He's going to let not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
What's up, man?
Play action. Here's Hurts. Moving to his left.
Look at that. You see this nigga here? Man, I was really just waiting on Big Boy to pull up. I'm really just trying to get a win, man. I got so many losses since fucking with you the other night. You know, I done lost about 4 or 5 in a row, man. Shit, I'm live, man. I'm trying to get a win.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Down the sideline.
Dang.
Inside the
No, yeah, he said he was at the house. He said he was going to pull up, though. You know, the day Thursday. I told him I had something for him.
Okay. Offensive line does its job. Matt back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down to the 37. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Throwing is shut. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Saints.
Now shut. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Try again. It's second and 10. The air once more. Shut. This one complete right side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 15.
The air again is shut.
Throw that to him.
But incomplete. Javon Bailey was the intended target.
Oh,
And it'll bring up second down. Throwing again, shut. That is caught by the tight end. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints are out in front. It is 10-8. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So the Eagles use their first timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Hurts will try it again. He connects downfield to Dobson. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That's Goddard in motion. Hurts again. To the goal line and in. Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now, how about this? It's a fake.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for two, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for two, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no return here. This is a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
God damn!
Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Eagles are out to a 21-10 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Chuck looking to throw on first down. And open downfield, it's Johnson.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Saints first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Saints.
Here is Chuck on first and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air is Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On first down, shot. Here, a short run to Taysom Hill.
Come on.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Come on.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Everybody wants. Outside. The dude with the scooter. You mean out there? It's not on the dog.
This is clock 2. And he'll take it on in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt comes.
I'm cool about that.
Operating out of the gun. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires to the offense in a big way. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Got them.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. He finds Devontae Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far. And I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the run to the right. He's going to let this one go.
God dang.
And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Elliott for the extra point. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running down, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Recover the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your back.
Saquon Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
He'll start at the 2. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. Going to stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. Throwing is shut. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 59 yards.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now shut. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, it's shut. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Kamara. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
The 7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. That's out quickly and complete. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Past midfield.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. You're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Take it slow.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. This is 1st and 10.
Down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, New Orleans.
Throwing again. Shot. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So he finds the space and breaks the plane for the touchdown. Greg, there are certain quarterbacks who just have a knack for that old school play.
That play call sheet gets a lot easier, Mike, when you have not only a quarterback, like you mentioned, who has a nose for the end zone, but an offensive line that can continue to get such a consistent push. You put those two things together, I think he should call it every single time he finds himself on the goal line.
So they tried to cut it to 7, could not. Now they know they need 2 scores, and that means here comes an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Great.
A run with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great. Set.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. The Saints going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
No touch.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Tiger swamp. No touch.
They'll try it now with Parker.
God damn.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second down, they need 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and 13.
Come on, your phone ringing.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down.
No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall. And it's 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
You put it in?
No.
I put it in the shell.
I don't want to say no shit.
Here's 1st and 10.
Appreciate it, Macabre. So subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna be probably playing again later on tonight, man.
Why the 2 guys? Why the 2 guys?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here we go. One final play. Back deep for Olave. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Eagles are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is